Why it was so easy to hate on James Charles. Since the outcry of Tati Westbrook in her since-deleted video Bye Sister shook the plains of the beauty world, new allegations surround James Charles, Jeffery Star, and Tati Westbrook have resurfaced on the internet. James Charles has been a key icon in the 2019 dramageddon, has lately been living his life to the fullest, as allegations made against James have lost all credibility. Hi, my name's Oliver. Let's take a step back to examine the drama that underwent last year, taking the YouTube community by storm. Is there really any alleged voice note circulating in the Jeffree sphere? What could be the extent of the damage under the basis of that single proof? Find out more in our rundown of the major facts concerning James Charles drama. Overview of James's career. James is a 21-year-old beauty guru who has been nothing like just another YouTuber learning to live with the struggle. If you seriously haven't heard or seen the phenomenon called James Charles yet, what have you been doing with your life? This prodigy only started his YouTube channel about 4 years ago, accumulating a massive viewership, which has reached 16 million strong. This makeup guru had turned out to be the first of his kind to become CoverGirl's first ever cover boy in 2016, at the tender age of 17. His overnight sensational fandom was instantly after posting a retake of his high school yearbook photo, in which he wanted to properly accentuate his cheekbones. He popped up all over the internet. Soon after, his yearbook photo went viral. Following the CoverGirl contract, James Charles gave rise to Empire of Sisters as an influential yet young beauty vlogger. According to previously reported news, James had been a fan of Tati Westbrook since the start of his journey. He had shifted to LA following the year 2016 and was led under the protective wing of Tati Westbrook and her devoted husband. These powerful connections gave him a free social boost, making him heavily earning YouTuber in merely months. More weirdly enough, Charles referred to Tati as his mom. Not creepy at all. All normal nicknames for people you just met. Anyways, following a series of scandals in his early career, James became a prodigy within the beauty community. He had risen to a height no one could even imagine at the mere age of 17. As a self-proclaimed millionaire, fame visibly got to his head on numerous occasions. But do you believe that James could use his status and fame to score some straight boys? Let's find out in our next section. Background to the drama. Many people may not know that the drama initially started with a series of IG stories. IG stories concerning a last-minute brand deal between James Charles and Sugar Hair Bear brand. This had upset one person in particular, James's beloved mom. So basically, it all started on April 22, 2019, when James had posted a swipe-up Instagram story endorsing a company called Sugar Bear Hair, which is loved and adored by numerous people on the Instagram platform, including the Kardashians. Unfortunately, the company had been a straight contender to Tati's supplement brand, Halo Beauty. Things started to crumble as Tati released a series of Instagram stories to address this business betrayal. I mean, like, a man's gotta eat. Being the more adult-like from the duo, James apologized, even though there had been no intentional hate for Tati in the first place. He says, "I'm devastated that I hurt someone that I truly love and have endless respect for." Within a short 8-minute response video to Tati's allegations, James unsincerely apologized to the couple for giving the impression that he had been using them for fame. This video had been compared to Laura Lee's attempt to gain sympathy over retweeting some racially charged tweets. However, the apology given by James Charles reached over 33 million views in a matter of hours. The video was clearly only there to give a half-hearted apology to Tati and her husband. To Tati and James Westbrook, "I'm sorry for everything that's going on and everything I've put you through over the past few weeks." The apology clearly doesn't provide any information on all the harmful allegations made against him by Tati and steers clear from that subject. He slightly touched the surface of his predatory claims, saying that "I've been involved in a lot of unique and strange situations that have left people confused and upset, and I've learned the hard way about boys that I'm interested in and ones I should or shouldn't be talking to." This led to further push his career to an unescapable black hole. The video ended with an insightful message, saying that he would no longer act on his impulses to pull out receipts and facts or screenshots. He neither defended nor admitted to his guilty past and ended the video with a short apology. Later on, in a video titled "No More Lies," James had to defend his honor by releasing a series of texts where he had genuinely tried to contact and apologize to Tati, the big baby, after the drama. He explained that during his last-minute visit to Coachella, James had felt unsafe, surrounded by a crowd of people who might recognize him. In order to enjoy the event to the fullest, he had contacted Nikita Dragoon for an upgrade. From there, James got into a temporary marketing partnership with the alleged company. It's just exclusivity is a big thing for Tati, since she couldn't even keep her personal and professional life apart from each other. I am pretty sure as a friend, James meant no harm to Tati's brand, who he had incessantly promoted on his channel. The Predator allegations. I am sure everyone is pretty much aware about the sudden decline in James's subscribers, with the allegations prompted by Tati Westbrook. This was made possible from the biggest bombshells of the Bye Sister video, where Tati narrates stories of James's encounter with straight guys and his use of fame to get what he wanted. One of the most shocking statements made in this video is that, "Oh my God, you tried to trick a straight man into thinking he's gay, yet again, and somehow you're the victim. It's really disgusting to manipulate someone's sexuality, especially when they're emerging into adulthood and don't quite have everything figured out." This is where I would cause an intervention. James was a 19 to 20-year-old who had just entered adulthood himself. He wasn't a middle-aged man who had developed a fetish for young closeted boys who were genuinely heterosexuals. As James later claimed in his No More Lies video, he has never and would never use his fame, power, or money to manipulate or get any sexual action from a guy. The waiter named Sam, who was shoved in this circle of drama, claimed in his own right that the flirting and attention were quite flattering. He had been wanting to experience the extent of his sexuality, and everyone had been quite consensual. James had also offered to fly Sam from Seattle to LA to start a new path in his life and be closer to James. They ended things on a good point and are still in contact. So the whole allegation about how he used his fame and money to threaten, ruin, and embarrass so that they reciprocate his advance is all a blatant lie. In her own words, Tati's accusations ran as follows: to have them behave sexually in your favor even if they're straight. That's not okay. Anyways, the forthcoming of Sam the waiter and James himself quiet the social media down for a while. But this didn't stop Jeffery Star from adding fuel to the fire. He admitted in a live podcast of Mom's Basement that he had a solid proof on those allegations, as a young emerging influencer sent his confessional to Jeffree. I guess that's that. The voice note has been circulating in the beauty industry and has even reached the hands of drama channels like T-Spill or Sebastian William. Not guided by the same rules of professionalism as real reporters, Sebastian had went on to leak the names of the person who had made those allegations against James. So almost everyone was made aware and their privacy was invaded. Many had speculated that the voice note might have been orchestrated by that specific YouTuber. That conspiracy theory is considered highly doubtful, since the YouTuber himself hasn't come forward with the allegations, in the pursuit of some fame gain. He has nothing to lose or gain from this entire scenario. Nowadays, James is seen spending time with multiple TikTok stars. He had later reportedly said that he'd also been seeing some of those new friends romantically. I mean, good for him. Whether or not those allegations are true or not, we may never know. According to Tati's latest video on Breaking My Silence, the allegations and the involvement of a third party in this drama is being handled by a team of lawyers. Within her explanation of events in 2020, Tati further describes in detail how Jeffery Star and Shane Dawson were bitterly jealous of James's success. Allegedly, they had conspired to eradicate him from the beauty world. Back in 2019, Jeffree started talking a lot more crap about James Charles than usual, she cited. It seems that doing so had become his biggest obsession. It started with him telling me, right before filming our collab together for James Charles' channel, that James Charles actually didn't want me there, that he had wanted Nikki tutorials instead, but Jeffree said he'd had my back. All of the allegations will be put forth for examination. So we can all agree that this drama has merged into something much more than our normal YouTube drama. James Charles has faced a lot of recurring hate and negativity online, even though his journey into the beauty industry is just at its initial steps. At the start of his career, people had criticized, especially the idea of a guy wearing makeup. But when it comes to haters, Charles hasn't paid it any attention. Within his comments section, there were hordes of haters waiting to tear him limb from limb. He told Cosmopolitan, "My comments section used to be a mess, to say the least." With the addition of filters on Instagram, James has been able to remove the classic hate comments, but people still manage to get through every once in a while. His thick skin ain't gonna let anyone get the better of him, as he is not willing to let someone hate on influencers like him, who think the world is limited to their keyboard. Charles has proved wiser and forgiving far beyond his young age. So, if you agree with James Charles' side of the story, comment below. Can we really believe Tati if all she ever fed her audience were blank out lies? If you like this video, then don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Join the T Club and hit the bell icon to get notified first. Write in the comments below, "I subscribed," and we will get back to each and every one of your comments. Also, share this video with your friends and family. See you soon in the next video. Till then, take care and stay safe. Thanks so much for watching.